Xbox and PlayStation, they've had a huge shortage. Um, so we've been talking about like the numbers and how all that stuff is looking like. And if you guys didn't see, a couple episodes ago, we talked with I just watched with my cousin Junior and Eric, and one of the numbers that was like shocking in Japan for the first couple days, Japan PlayStation, they sold I think it was 114,000 consoles, while Xbox sold I think it was like 26,000 consoles. I'm like, what? What? Like literally what?
So just to speak on the ratio real quick, I strongly believe, I don't have the numbers in front of me, but PlayStation has always been more popular than Xbox. And especially for this year, the demand for a PlayStation over an Xbox, those ratios are speaking to it, I believe. It's about accurate from what I've been going around and taking a look as well.
Yeah, people are being so desperate. So people are saying like, you know what? I'm gonna get an Xbox for now, and eventually I'll get my PS5. And you know what? There's nothing wrong. People are gonna say like, oh, Sony pony, or PlayStation fanboy, or Xbox fanboy, whatever. It is what it is. If you're Sony or Xbox, it's one of those things where it's like you're gonna like what you're gonna like, and that's it. There's just nothing to it. And even though you always like, for me, I usually meet people that like, oh yeah, Xbox is so good, Xbox this, Xbox that. But then when you start looking at numbers on how like PlayStation is blowing out Xbox, and they don't have enough PlayStations to go around, like not even close of what's coming around. And the rumor now is like, well, Xbox will get their PlayStation, the Xbox will come with the new consoles, um, during certain times of the year. So like for example, like a Black Friday, Christmas shopping, um, I don't know, Valentine's Day. It'll be like, here's like random drops. With PlayStation, they're like, yeah, so we're looking into like March of 2021, probably, when we're gonna get something, maybe April. If we get like one or two consoles, we'll drop it on the website, but good luck getting that. It's kind of it's crazy when you start hearing like these rants from how people are like they're not able to get their devices. But I don't know if you know this next level, but to me, this was a huge what the hell. People in the UK, when they're ordering their PlayStation, are getting a bag of rice or a pot. They're getting home good stuff. And this is what's happening.
Because they're
It's
being stolen.
it's sealed. No, it's sealed in the Amazon box.
Yeah.
Like Amazon tape, like
Getting stolen at the warehouse.
getting stolen at the warehouse. That is, if that's not a what the hell.
Listen, that what you're talking about right there, that scheme is as old as dirt. I've worked in many of warehouses growing up, and that was happening from long before PlayStation 5 came out.
But the thing is sure it has, but we are in a, I don't know, the global scale of where we're at right now with security cameras, weight checks on boxes, like people verifying this equipment, because they have to scan. They're scanning and scanning. That means there's more than just a few people involved.
Always is.
This is like, wait a minute, like you're talking about like, okay, which security guard didn't look at the tape, or which manager was in charge of that line? Like it's like, holy, like you want to talk about embezzling? It's like, yeah, I don't even know what to say.
So, I mean, just thinking of past experiences, I used to work for or with or in one of the biggest logistics companies in Canada. And the way that it worked is that you had an electrical conveyor belt that would go all the way into the truck. And there's no, well, at the time, there was no cameras inside of the trucks. So if somebody wanted to do something like this, not saying that I've seen them or know anything about it, but they would just have to take the electronic belt all the way to the back of the truck, and you could literally build a wall of boxes, and you could go behind the wall of boxes, do whatever you need to do, zip zap zoop, Bob's your uncle, and throw the concealed or fake item onto the belt, and it would go up, and then it would be automatically sorted and go to the truck to wherever it's going. So they technically wouldn't see it on camera, and it would pass the weight check because they're putting pots and they're putting rice and whatever else. It's just they would have to do a lot of these and selling them for a pretty penny in order to risk their job.